All right, so every year, like I said, there's a hot book in Hollywood, and this year is no different. Taking center stage now is the Bible, and Kimberly recently sat down with Mark Burnett and Roma Downey, who are the executive producers of this groundbreaking Hollywood feature.
I'm so excited to sit down with two people that I greatly admire, two Hollywood insiders, two celebrities who have taken the greatest book in the world, the Bible, and turned it into a 10-hour miniseries for the History Channel. We're sitting down today with Mark Burnett and Roma Downey.
What do we do? Just bow our heads and serve this monster?
I will make them bow.
Lord, save me!
You had 10 hours to tell the greatest story of all time, which is full of countless stories, right? I mean, magnificent stories. How did you choose what you were going to portray on the screen?
That was probably one of our biggest challenges. You know, we were grateful to even get 10 hours of primetime American television, but how to break down the Bible into 10 hours, it's not possible. So we ended up choosing just to tell a deeper story of a few stories rather than try and rush through almost YouTube style. And what we hope is that it encourages people to read the Bible.
Why is the Bible important?
Well, it's a book that changes lives, isn't it? So we felt called to do this. It's been a wonderful opportunity for us together as a married couple, as a Christian couple, to be able to bring this story to the screen. It has deepened our relationship, it has deepened our faith, and we're just so grateful to all of the people who helped us along the way. Here in Dallas, Bishop Jakes has been a great supporter and a great friend to us. He and Sarita have prayed with us, and they've encouraged us, and they have spoken up for us, and we are so grateful for their friendship.
How did you take the most famous book in the world and translate that into another book and make it your own?
Once we had chosen to do 5 hours Old Testament and 5 hours New Testament, our team of writers started to write scripts for the stories. And we told a through line of stories. We sent the scripts out for feedback to experts, church leaders, theologians, academics. And one constant thing kept coming back: wow, visually, I'm really feeling these stories. Why don't you publish these scripts? And we realized that would be a book this thick. So we decided to novelize the scripts into a book called A Story of God and All of Us. And it's a beautiful book. And we're so happy we wrote it. And there's a young adults version of that book and a third book, which is called Reflections.
Thank you so much. Beautiful. Thank you for doing this. I'll let y'all get to your book signing. Hundreds out there waiting for you. Thank you. I know you're not going to want to miss it. I hope you'll share the story of the Bible with your family Sunday nights on the History Channel. I hope you'll get involved in the conversation on Twitter. Oprah's talking about it. Bishop T.D. Jakes is talking about it. You should be talking about it too. And don't forget to pick up one of their magnificent books to accompany the series.
Wow, what an interesting couple. That was a great interview.
Thank you. It was really cool to get to sit down with them. I have to give a shout out to Jan Miller-Rich, who was their literary agent. She hosted a book signing for them. They were in town for that. They had 450, maybe 500 people at Jan and her husband Jeff Rich's home.
Wow.
And that night put this book, The Story of God and All of Us, on, I think it was #1 on the New York Times bestseller list because of the 500 people who showed up and bought books. I left with 6 books. I was so enthralled by I know, so enthralled by Roma and Mark. They were just really, really cool.
Well, I love that they have a junior version for kids too.
They do.
So if they're interested in learning about the Bible and the history of it.
And speaking of children, their own children really influenced how they made this miniseries because the special effects are incredible. The music is amazing. It's like going to a major motion picture every Sunday night. Really hope you'll sit down and watch with your family. Not the young kids. It's a little bit violent.
Right.
But it's really something worth watching.
I love it. A lot of celebs watch it too. LL Cool J, CeeLo Green, everybody.
I know, and Oprah is tweeting about it. If Oprah's tweeting about it, we should be tweeting about it too, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oprah says it's great.